And we're now joined by winner of Saturday's Sugarland Shines 250 from Talladega, Spencer Boyd. Spencer, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Monday morning.
That's right. Monday morning, and it's still race day for you in the Cup race today. But let's think back to that Saturday race on Saturday in the trucks. Um, I don't know that I would consider you much of a factor throughout the day. I don't know that we really saw you near the front a lot of the day. So just talk us through the day for you and what ultimately ended up putting you in a position to win that race.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't show speed in qualifying, but we finished fourth at Daytona in this truck. I knew it could draft really well. We just found ourselves, there 10th to 15th most of the day. Just being smart. When things got crazy at the stages, I would just roll out, drop to the back, kind of just let things play out. Wanted to be there at the end. These truck races are so known for a ton of wrecks around those stages here at the speedways. So just trying to not get collected in that, be there at the end. I think, my spotter, Freddie Kraft, and I talking, you got to be in the top 10 with, two to go. That's the whole thing. And then you can get three wide, go through the middle. We knew that we could draft well and make moves, but we couldn't lead the pack good. At one point, we found ourselves leading the bottom line. We were running, fifth right there. The outside lane had so much momentum. We just didn't have it. So we dropped to the back just to be conservative. And then at the end of the race, things played out in our favor, and we were able to just keep pushing, keep that bottom line moving, and then jump out to the top and finish second. But we'll take that win with Johnny in the 51, moving down there.
So you mentioned that a little bit. Talk about the range of emotions there at the end of the race, thinking you had finished second, and then getting the call there a couple minutes after the checkered flag that Johnny had been penalized and you had won the race. Just talk about the emotions there for those couple minutes after the checkered flag.
Yeah, I was stoked, for our small team to finish second. That was the best finish for Young's Motorsports. I had fourth. My teammate had third earlier this year at Michigan. So for Young's Motorsports, second was going to be a great day, especially after the other two trucks got tore up pretty bad, and luckily Gus was okay after that. But 30 seconds later, literally, as soon as the 13's done with his burnout, in my head, I'm like, man, we were one spot away. Like, man, just a tenth of a second away from winning that race, and I could be doing that. And they're like, hey, it's under review. I'm like, it is what it is. Hopefully I don't end up third. You're just thinking, how is this going to affect me negatively?
Right.
And they're like, you won the race. Everyone was so excited. My voice is gone. Just all the screaming and yelling, and I couldn't wait to go do burnouts. They didn't get it on TV, but it was pretty fun.
So let's talk about super speedways in general for that team. You mentioned the fourth place earlier this season at Daytona. It seems like that team really has a strong spot for the super speedways. What is it that kind of makes a difference for you guys at the super speedways?
Yeah, well, it starts off at the shop. Those guys got to build good trucks, solid trucks that are going to draft well. None of us have qualified well at the super speedways, but in practice we've laid up good times, draft practice, things like that. So the guys know what they need to do, the body guys, all them, crew chiefs know what they need to do to get speed. Gus is a good speedway racer. He's talked with Dipple and I a lot. I feel like I've learned a lot with working with really good spotters. Like I said, I have Freddie Kraft, so that's Bubba Wallace's Cup spotter. So surrounding yourself with good people that have done this a long time, you just got to trust them, listen to them. Things happen quick here, so you got to, take that instinct of, I need to go high or low, but you need to listen to your coaches. And for us at a speedway, you really do have a coach. It's a lot different than a lot of these other races. So the coach is your spotter. When they're telling you what to do, you got to trust them. You got to commit and make it work. And it has. Freddie did really well with me at Daytona. We were so stoked with fourth. We had front end damage. We restarted third. I really thought we had a good, solid chance to win that race, but we kind of broke back and lost that, two-car length draft with the nose damage. So here, I got nose damage halfway through the race, and I was freaking out. I'm like, here goes. This is it. I guess we're just going to tuck up behind someone and try and make it happen. And it worked out in our favor. But the Young's Motorsports team and family have invested 7 years in this sport at NASCAR truck level. So that's a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of sacrifice. So to be the guy to take them to victory lane, I'm just happy to be the pilot.
So what does this win do for Young's Motorsports going forward? Obviously, the performance has been better this year, but I think you would still probably consider that a smaller team on the Truck Series side. So what does this win do for that team going forward?
Yeah, it's definitely a small team, and people are like, wow, you have 3 trucks. When you do that, why do you have 3 trucks? Well, you have 3 different crew chiefs taking different things to the track. You're just collecting a lot of notes, trying to get better. Our mile-and-a-half program's gotten a lot better as a team. I'm still learning a lot there. Feel like I need to improve on the mile-and-a-halves. The speedways are my best shot, and then the short tracks I tend to do a lot better at personally, and our trucks are pretty solid. So first off, you got to build trucks that can last the whole race and be competitive and not have problems. Then you want them to be as fast as possible. And at the mile-and-a-halves, you really got to have them trimmed out. It's really costly to be fast at the mile-and-a-halves. So a win's huge. It gets everyone motivated. It keeps people wanting to invest in the team, from the owner side to drivers coming over here, bringing sponsorship. It takes money to go fast. So you got to have that. And Young's has grown pretty quickly. So it's exciting times to be a part of it.
Definitely. All right. Well, Spencer Boyd, your winner from Saturday's Sugarland Shines 250 from Talladega. Spencer, thanks for joining us today, and congrats on that win.
Awesome. Thanks, man.